Now, ending it off with the performance, this device, like I mentioned before, has that Apple A13 Bionic chip inside of it with 3 gigs of RAM. Now, I do think that this RAM on this device is actually a pretty decent thing about this phone. The RAM, to give you some perspective, this thing has the same amount of RAM as something like an iPhone 10, but on top of that, even if you look at something like an iPhone 12, that thing only has 4 gigs of RAM. So you're still pretty much up there, and the speed of this thing is still top tier. It's not as good of a performing phone as like an iPhone 11 Pro, but it's pretty close. It's almost like 90% there in my opinion. It has the same chipset, so theoretically this thing is going to be able to handle everything you throw at it. The RAM is one of those areas that's going to kind of date it more sooner than later. If you look at things like the iPhone 12 Pro, those phones have 6 gigs of RAM, so twice the amount of RAM. But as I mentioned before, you don't need the most amount of RAM on devices like this. You can pick this phone as it is right now and still have a ton of RAM left over, for day-to-day tasks. If you're somebody who wants to kind of take it, easy and just kind of do light tasks here and there, then I think you're going to be perfect for the most part, even if you're trying to take it up a notch. Dude, I've done so many things on this phone. I've done so many speed comparisons. As I mentioned before, you guys can look over this channel, my second channel, and third channel and see all those speed comparisons and everything. And for the most part, as I noticed, this phone is just such a good performing phone that if it wasn't for the battery, this thing would probably be almost like the perfect budget phone for so many people. So keep that in mind. I definitely don't think the performance is one of those things that you should go and be worried about, in my opinion. So in terms of performance, 100% still a thumbs up. It's a great performing phone for sure. Now,